What's up folks, I am Sol and welcome back to Stonehearth. It has been a long 2 weeks since we last ventured into this world. A week in which, if you watched my video about my Officer video uploaded on Monday this week, you will know that I was spending mostly at work and did not have time to record. Now, however, I am back, and I am back with a plan, thanks to Tabernado Danny, who is one of the developers, the lead developer, I believe, of the Ace mod, which we are using on this series. His comments on the last episode, which were incredibly helpful, so thank you very much to him. He's told me in the comment there a lot of very, very useful information. Namely, that when we have 10 Hearthlings, when there are 11 Hearthlings in the town, if we go above that, then invasions become drastically harder. So I'm going to be very cautious about that. We will get a 10th Hearthling when we can, and then we will stop. And I'm going to change our Mason to be a Weaver, because we need a Weaver a heck of a lot more than we need a Mason. Because Weavers we can use to make bolts of leather, which we need for our blacksmith to be able to make armour. If we look here, we can make the tools really easily. In fact, we can make the herbalist's pewter mortar now, which I will do. But if we look here, weapons we can make easily. It's just bronze and maybe wood. And then it's just, well, the short sword is with bolt leather, but the sceptre, bolt of cloth. The footman weapons, just methods. But then we go to the armour, which is vital. It needs leather, and it needs thread. And it needs leather for shields, and it needs leather and thread for the plate mail. So yeah, we need a weaver. So that's our first priority today, getting a weaver. How much do we need to get another 220 edibles? Okay, that will be a bit of a challenge. I will also want a weaver so we can get a herbalist. We need bones for Ratley, okay. And the explorer will be back in 3 days to get us some autonomous cricket golems, which will be incredibly useful. Like, ridiculously useful. I don't think we actually need a fish trap. Okay, there we go. There's Blacksmith level 2. That's brilliant. I don't think we need a fish trap until we have a cook. And I'm not going to be getting a cook for a while because, well, that's a Hearthling that I'm going to need for defence. What I might do is get an engineer as our 10th Hearthling. So we'll have these 2 footmen. We'll have the Lord, the herbalist, a weaver, a carpenter, blacksmith, farmer, trapper, engineer. That might be the plan. We need our trapper to level up is the big thing. How close are you to levelling up? Oh, you're nowhere near. Come on, John Kellogg. Time to do your job. Right, and because we can now do that, we can also make iron. Which means we need to mine more iron. That should be plenty. At least for now. I've still got my Lord trying to get to level 3, because at level 3 he can equip a steel plate mail, I think. Yeah, steel plate mail, level 3. And 8 defense is a lot better than 7. Well, it's better. Right, I hear bees. Where are the bees? crafting, herbalist. Herbalist, what are you doing at the moment? Level 5 carpenter, that's good. Might as well make that. Can't really use it at the moment, but there comes a time when we can use those colonies. I forgot there was a merchant there. Right, we need to make a tome of healing, which means we need leather, which means we need a weaver. Carpenter, can you make the... Nope, you need bones, which means... Trapper. Okay, more zombies than that up the top. That's fine, they can't get down. I do want to go on a quest to get this meteorite chunk. And there's a lot of ores around here, but I'm not going to do that until I've got a strong enough military to be able to fight our way there, to make it safe for our Hearthlings. Now, Danny... now, the leader of the mod lead also told me there was a setting under the authorized community expansion to automatically harvest tree stumps. Yes, please. And that's brilliant. So now I don't need to worry about doing that myself. The nice thing about the nice thing about blacksmiths and that is that I've completely forgotten what I was going to say there, so I'm just going to stop talking. Love to be able to remember, but it's not coming to me. Right. Okay. Stop doing your job. And you, Mason. Don't need you. Become a worker. Because we could do with, frankly, some more useful things right now. Like, yeah, finishing up transforming that well. That'll be useful. There we go, looks much nicer. I hear bees. Where are the bees? Anyway. Restocking items, that's good, but not fantastic. Ah, that's a stone training dummy, so that will break because we no longer have a mason. Okay, there we go. In 2 days we'll get autonomous cricket golems. Can't do the bones for Ratley. Ooh, carpenter. No, stop doing the bones for Ratley. Is that the... Yes, it is. Nope, not accepting items. In fact, I'm just going to abandon that. I don't really care about bone crafting. We don't... I don't want to just forfeit it, though. Now, mason. Now, carpenter. You can... Okay, yes, we can make the weaver's spindle. This is very good. We need this for all the reasons I went through earlier. We're running out of food, which is, not good. We have some gold, though, so we can pick up some fish broth. We can sell fish fillet, which I can't really use at the moment anyway. We don't need the marble. Is there anything else we can sell at the moment? I can't use the duck meat because we don't have a cook. Yeah, that's about it. Can't sell anything else. Apprentice miner, that's all well and good. Change jobs. Come on, have you made the... No, what are you doing, carpenter? Where are you? Where is our carpenter? Are you the carpenter? No, you're a footman. You're a blacksmith. There's the lord. Farmer. Worker. Herbalist. Where on earth? Is it you? I think it's you. No. I've lost the carpenter. Ah, there you are. Restocking items. No, we don't want you doing that. We want you... Oh, where's the button? There it is. No. We don't want you doing that. We want you to be making the thing so we can get a weaver. Time is ticking, and it's only going to get harder when summer ends. We'll make 20 iron ingots with all of that iron. And then we can start on the armour. I think we can probably... Yes, good, a weaver. Go. Become a weaver, Rose Lessel. Wherever you are. There she is. Oh, where is the... Oh, there we go, weaver. Right. Buildings. I think that will have unlocked weaver house. There we go. Now let's put that... over there, and just completely take out those trees. They're in the way. We've got plenty of silkweed fibre bundles as well, which is going to be very handy. Because we need those to make threads. We are also going to need a lot more pelts. I can only see like 4 over here, 3 over here. That's oh, there's 4. Or is that an ingot? That's an ingot. But yeah, we need 2 pelts for every single bolt of leather we need. We want 16 of those. Actually, no, 30 of those. Then I'll make 5 of those. And yeah, that will do for now. Right, we've got to clear these trees away faster, people. Speed. At least these 3. Oh, what's this building we're still building? Is that the dining hall? Yes, it is. Might have forgotten I built that. All of these buildings are only temporary. They will be replaced with higher level versions when we unlock them. Which we will do at some point. Yeah, okay, I'm going to need to keep buying food, I think. Right, weaver house. Right, well, I guess making those curtains will make the weaver level up faster, so I'm not going to stop that from happening. A lot of that stuff will be really useful. Why do I hear ducks? Where are the ducks? Duck, duck. Duck, duck. There's also those bear cubs. They're probably going to grow up at some point, and that will be a problem. But when they do, we will just eliminate them. Oh, I'm sorry, squirrel. And duck. We need the common game trapping ground. That's the one that will get us the most pelts. So we need the trapper. Where did you go? We need the trapper to level up. Halfway. Yeah, trappers take a while to level up, which is a problem, but there's not much I can do about it. Alright, craft and place. Let's just build a market stand. How long until the explorer's back? 44 hours, just under 2 days. It's a really long time. Yeah, I know. Clay pits, that is almost completely useless. But we can sell him some wood. And honestly, that's about it. So I guess we'll sell him some wood. It's not like we have a finite amount of wood. We really don't. Blacksmith level 3, that's good. When can you make steel? Blacksmith level 4. I'll queue both of those orders. Okay then, so we're making a bunch of bronze. We're going to need to make more bronze. Which we will do before we start on the iron. And we're going to need then to make some of these weapons. Now, I also got that in that comment from the developer of the mod. Prefer weapon and shield, I'm going to keep on the Lord. It makes them more defensive. But on this one, I'm going to make preferred dual wielding. This one will also stay weapon and shield. And we're going to make 2 maces. We're going to make, actually, 1 mace. We're going to make 1 bronze sword. 1 spear, and 1 offhand bronze hatchet. Hopefully, that will figure its way into the right hands. But all of our soldiers should get better weapons. The spear should end up with somebody with a shield. The sword should end up with the Lord, because he's the only one that's level 2 at the moment, I think. Yeah. And then the mace and the other weapon, the hatchet, should end up with the dual wielding person. Right, please build this faster, people. They're all getting distracted by finishing off the other building. This is why I typically only have 1 build going at a time. It's a cloudy day today. May change into rainy or sunny and rainy. Distant storm on the overmorrow. Come on, people, let's get this house built. At least these houses do still look pretty good, even though they are just made of wood. And it's really easy to level up blacksmiths. You don't even need to worry about any of the decoration stuff. You can just tell them to make a bunch of resources and they'll do it, and they'll do it well. Right. Yeah, we need a bolt of leather for that. I want you to craft one of those anyway. We'll just put it on the queue. Do we have any more berry bushes somewhere that I can pilfer? No, we don't. Right, come on people, build. Oh, there's so much iron there, and they haven't even finished mining out the air vein. That's good. We won't need to make too much bronze stuff, because when our troops start levelling up, they'll start moving on to iron and leaving the bronze behind for lower level troops to use. Which is pretty important. Right, let's go to trade overview, preferences. We don't want exotic goods, we don't want artisans, we do want... we don't really want I'll keep defense up, and I'll keep wilderness up. Yeah. I'll replace that with daylily when it's next harvested. Okay, the house is being built pretty quickly, which can only be good. Trapper level 2, yes, that's good, okay. Now level 3, and I'll be happy. Because then we can get the common game grounds. We can get chitin and that from bugs, which the weaver can use to make armour. And it's not bad armour, to be honest. But it's not great either. Although it does protect against toxins and infections, so that actually might be pretty good. You need beetle chitin and then any chitin. I don't like the fact that there's still antenna on the helm, though. The weaver can also make armour, but there's really no point when you have a blacksmith. Okay, what's the exclamation mark? That should just be fixed by Hearthlings doing their jobs normally. I shouldn't need to do anything to sort that out. I'm just going to have these 3 build and only build. Because that's what I need done. I need the weaver house built so my weaver can get weaving, so my blacksmith can get making armour. Bronze breastplates are going to be very important, and also the iron plate mail. Although I might skip straight to steel plate mail. No, I will need to make a set of iron plate mail for the Lord. The plumed helmets are really nice as well. Like iron shield. We are losing food, so I will continually need to be buying more food, which will get expensive. General supplies. Food, okay. Drinks, cherry juice, cool. Weapons, bronze short spear, stone pile, wooden barrel. Okay, there's not much we can really use with this. All of this needs to be cooked, which we can't do. So I'm just going to buy that, and buy all of that, and then we're going to come over here, and hopefully we'll be able to sell some things. Nope, we are absolutely not able to sell... Oh, we can sell some bright bell. And that's about it. I can't sell anything else that we need. I guess we could sell these planters. Do we have more clay already? No. Let's sell the marble. Okay, now we've got a bunch of gold again. 17 hours until we get autonomous cricket golems, which is going to be so useful. Are the undead still lingering around up here? Does not look like it. I'm actually going to place down those planters. Oops, not craft and place, just place from inventory. And let's just pop those down. There. So we've got some more space for more herbs when the herbalist discovers some. We're doing a good job on building the weaver's house. I will turn April Brightmore into a cleric as soon as I can, well, make a cleric. So I'll just have that queued up. And I'm also going to want to get the Fine Tome of Healing and the Ornate Tome of Healing, but those are much further down the line. I'll still queue them up anyway. They'll be really handy to have. Yes, build. Build, my minions, build! I love watching them build. I recently had a bit of a phase playing the Mine Colonies mod for Minecraft, because I just loved to go into creative mode and just watch them build it. It was really quite fun. For me at least. I'm sure that most of you would be bored watching that, at least without my fascinating commentary. I may visit Minecraft soon actually. I've been thinking about doing a series in it as like my forever world, with a few mods like create and a set of mods that improve that add more biomes like Terralith. Well, it's explicitly Terralith. I was thinking about Biomes of Plenty and all the biomes you'll go, or biomes we've gone, whatever it's called now. But they add a lot of other stuff as well, and I just really want the biome design, not all of these new things. Just new terrain. Come on, finish the building so we can start placing the weaver's stuff. Yes. Well done, my minions. You're nearly done. There we go. They should start placing down the workbenches pretty quickly. Yep, here he comes with, I think, the weaving... the loom? No, spinning wheel. Rose Lessel, you're no longer doing crafting things. You are just... you are solely crafting. You're no longer carrying things around. Yes. 30 spools of thread. It will not be enough to level up this weaver to level 3, but it should be enough to get her to level 2, which is just as important. And there we go. Starting to spin stuff. Right, we will get 2 down for Bright Bell for healing herbs, because we're going to need a lot of healing herbs. We'll come over to the Herbalist Lab, and I'm also going to get her to make another 4 small healing tonics. I would love antidotes, but we don't have noxious herbs. Oh, we can actually make light bandages. That's very useful to know. we need noxious herbs. Hopefully this finds one. Got the Weaver workbench now as well, that's good. Rose Lessel. The mason's bed can for now just be used by the trapper. There's a lot of bolts of leather we're going to need. We've got enough for 2 of them. Excellent. There's not much that a Weaver of level 1 can do. But there is some. There we go. Autonomous cricket golems. We have now got them. These things are invaluable. They run around, they pick up stuff that's on the ground, and they just restock you. They are insanely valuable. I'm very happy that we got some, especially this early. Alright, so today is Distant Storm. We have 4 days left of summer. I love how you can hear the distant storm in the distance. It's really cool. How close are you to level 2? So level 3, a long way. Yeah, it will take a while to reach these things, but at least we've got some more critters, so we should have some more pelts. And bones. Bones are useful. Now then, if I could kill the bear cubs, I would, because they will drop bear pelts. Yeah, we're losing food rapidly. Ooh! Now, you know how I said that bone stuff wouldn't be particularly useful? Well, maybe it would. We don't need the bones right now, though, and they do sell for a pretty penny, so I'm going to sell them. There we go, we've got some of our bronze weapons are already being made. Let's see who's got what. Bronze spear and shield, good. Mason hatchet, good. Sword and shield, excellent. That's what I wanted. The charming? Oh, he's got a pet. What? It's Napoleon! Did you know that it's against the law in France to name a pig Napoleon? It's Napoleon the, I want to say raccoon. Aw, adorable. Okay, we already have our blacksmith focusing on the iron production, which is good. We need 3 bronze breastplates. We need 2 bronze shields. We need a suit of iron plate mail. We need an iron heavy shield. An iron helmet. 3 bronze helmets. And that should be enough for now. Daisy. Okay, what can daisies do? Please be noxious, please be noxious. Damn it, it's mild. I don't want mild, I need noxious for antidotes. Ah, here we go. We can watch these little cricket golems go. There we go. Picking up some stuff. And putting it in a different crate. Adorable. Right, the weaver's made 10 spools of thread. And is approximately halfway to level 2. Good. Right, we are going to need the metal cauldron, so I'll get you to make that, and then I'll replace your stone cauldron with it. Carpenter, what are you up to at the moment? He's finished his entire build queue. Impressive. I need a bolt of leather for the archer's bow, but not for the regular longbow. Interesting. I need 2 for the recurve bow and 2 for the composite bow. Hard metal bits for the simple crossbow, which is considerably better than the regular bow, but it's worse than the recurve and worse than the composite. There are more crossbows than just this simple one, but they're made by the engineer, and we don't have an engineer yet. Right, the blacksmith's still working through this, that's good. Right, we'll make a knight's shield as well, thank you. I will take a farmer's iron hoe, a mason's iron chisel, and I will absolutely take the blacksmith's steel hammer and the trapper's steel knife, the carpenter's steel saw, and the weaver's spindle and needle when I have the resources for it, because that makes our people better at their jobs, and also, if they come under attack, makes them do more damage so they can defend themselves a bit better. Which is never a bad thing. Good, good. We'll be able to see how much this... Oh, that actually adds a decent chunk. Those 30 balls of thread should be enough to level her up. How close are you to level 4? Very close. Good. That's when you unlock the ability to make steel. Do you have anything else I want to sell? Oh no, you're the bone person. Oh, I kind of do want to buy that giant bone axe. It is very good. But no, it's 130 gold that we need to buy food. I might actually open up another farming zone. Let's go for pumpkins. It takes a long time to grow, but they will be... But that's good, because it means that her farmer will only have to focus on them every now and then. Right, native crops. Do any native crops do noxious herbs? Native crop oleander, noxious. Exotic, noxious. Exotic, noxious. 2 native noxious. 3 exotic. Okay. What other native crops are there? 1. That's 1 to 1. 2 to 1. 1 to 1. Okay, there's a 50% chance that the next native herb that we discover will be noxious. That's a pretty good odds. Although knowing my luck, it will run through both of the other 2 before we get to that. Blacksmith level 4, excellent. Should now be able to make steel. Yes. And more efficiently produce tin. Very nice. When we get a 4th warrior, they're going to be a 2-handed weapon expert. Because, as the leader of the mod told me, this damage over time ability is really good because it's 1% of their total health every 8 minutes, plus another 1% for every negative status effect. So each type of weapon, other than like the generic mace / axe, has a specific type of thing. Offhand does out of balance, so enemies inflict less damage. The two-handed axes are minor open wounds, so they're losing health. The short spear is flanked, so menace and healing received is lowered. And the sword is hamstrung, so they move slower. And then you've got the scepter that's rebuked, so we're going to want a melee cleric. We've got the bill, which is, I think it just repeats through here, and the maces as well, fractured, so armour reduced. And there's the poleaxe, which is very flanked, so that's another one. There's another one as well for the silver scepter. Oh no, that's turn undead, that only affects the undead. Where's the halberd? There it is, very shaken, so courage is reduced. That's a lot of status effects. That's probably up to about 10% damage every 8 minutes for 32 minutes. That's 40% damage just over time. Really good. I didn't realise that that was what that effect did, so thank you for pointing that out. I really appreciate it. The Ace mod is so cool. Quarry. Okay, so what do you want? You want coffers, wood. I'll sell you some wood. Prepared foods, hats and clothing. I'll keep those bones for Ratley, who I'm sure will turn up soon. We don't need this wooden buckler, and we don't need those stone mauls. Ooh, fishing village. That's expensive. But we need it. We need the food. Bundles of fibre. Don't really want to sell them bundles of fibre. Armour, healing items. I guess I can sell you some healing items. There, have an ointment. Have those 2 special healing tonics. You can have the fever cordial, and you can have the compress. You can also take the duck meat, because I don't have a cook to use it. Take those herbs. Take those herbs. Take those herbs. And take the marble. Take some of those. I think you can actually have all of these as well, because we've finished building everything else. Yeah. Just need the woven supply baskets and anything else that is. Yeah, okay, I can sell those beds as well, actually. And those windows. Cool, now we've got just as much money as we had before I started buying stuff. How much value does that give us? 176, okay, cool. That's pretty good. We've only got 3 days left of summer. Time is flying by. We've got to get our weaver leveled up faster. Okay, only 6 more spools of thread to go, that's good. Now we've got the bolts of cloth. Let's put the loom at the top there, actually. Yeah, let's put the loom at the top, because I think we actually need, yeah, that to make everything else. Oh, we've run out of spools of thread so quickly. The bolts of leather are going to be so useful. Goblin with a fancy hat swaggers in to no. Where's your camp? Ah, right, you're harmless. Cool. I can just leave you there and deal with you at my heart's content. otherwise known as Not Yet. Dealing with them starts a storyline with a much more problematic threat. If you've ever played Stonehearth before, you'll know that I am talking about the fearsome Oggo Skullbonker. And I am nowhere near equipped to deal with him yet, so we're just going to sit back, we're going to slowly build up, and when we're ready, we will start going after the storyline. The invasions will get worse and worse as time goes on, and as we get more Hearthlings, but we'll be ready. He's almost level 3. Weaver level 2, excellent! Is there a steel plate mail on this list? No. Well, there is now. When can you make gold ingots? Not for a while. And that also presumes we'll find some gold, which we will do over here when we go over here. Because there will be a lot of gold and such hidden. Oh, we don't need to do that one there. In and around this. I'm just going to queue up the mining commands. I think that's about all of the meteor. The Florist, that is a nice title. A trader, bone comfy bed for 8 wooden window frames. Nope, that's a bad deal. A harvest and replant, get some more wood. Have you finished making the spindle? One more spool of thread, the last of the 30. Wow. A prestigious day. Not enough there. Healing items from the Austere Hill Monastery healing wares. They want healing herbs. I will absolutely sell you things that you want. You can have those silkweed leaves as well, actually. That's a pretty penny you're offering for them. I won't sell you any cloth, because I need that. I will sell you a duck. Nice plump duck. Antidotes. I will buy those. We will need them, probably. Survivalist shop and hunting gear. You want thread, armour, healing, or workers' backpacks. I don't want to sell you any of that. Herbalist. Can you craft a bee skep? Craft 2 of those, please. What are you forging? Ooh, Mason's... She's going through the tools. She's done all the tools. Wow, that was fast. Ah, there we go. Blacksmith steel hammer. Craft now. We need this. Very good. when we can get steel items, it's going to be so good. The problem is we need a hunk of hard coal, which means we need to find a coal vein, which I think there was one over here. Nope, that's copper. Ah, there it is, coal. Is there one closer? No. Okay. Ah, cool, right there. Genuine restocker. The farmer is idle. That can't be. There we go. We've already got some gear coming for our lord there. Very nice. He's got an iron helmet. If our farmer is not doing anything, that means they must be able to do more. Let's do a bush farm. Berry bushes. Go, plant. And then I can get rid of these ones, because we don't need that many, although they're nice decoration, I suppose. Excellent. Our lord himself is going over to places. There's so much iron over here as well. Like, there's tons of iron. Very good thing. I don't know what this thing is. I'd like to go and investigate, but I'm slightly concerned. I know it's a landmark of some kind, but I don't know what it is or does. Now, I also don't want to go up to the top here, because then these guys will attack me, and they love poisons. If we just ignore them, they will eventually leave, and another chieftain will arrive until we defeat them. So I'm not worried about that at all. We can just chill nice and safe down here. And when the time comes to go up there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little fortress. So that there's only one way in and out. And we will defend it very, very stoutly. That's part of the reason I do want an engineer. But in order for me to get an engineer, we need to get another person. And that's a little bit of a challenge at the moment, because getting food is a problem without a cook, but a cook isn't vital per se. A cook is probably vital. But I don't have anybody I'm willing to turn into one. So, the herbalist still can't do the bee skeps because... Oh, right, the metal cauldron was placed. You can just go right in the corner there. Sorry, herbalist, I completely forgot about that. That will make your job considerably easier. You're the weaver? Crafting a bolt of cloth. Does that mean your loom has been placed? It does. Fantastic. And then you'll make the curtains. Then we can start on the leather. The large, large supply of leather. Trapper level 3. Yes! Right. Common critter ground. Convert both of them. That'll give us meat to sell regularly. Last day of summer tomorrow. And then it's rainy. Also means these pumpkins are going to grow slower. Because it won't be their favourite season anymore. Hard days are ahead. Ooh, they've crafted the enhanced blacksmith anvil. Now this thing is cool. Like, look at that, it's got a furnace in it to keep the thing you're forging hot. Herbalist level 5, that can only be good. What can you do now? Basically everything, really. Hunk of hard coal, there we go. I think that was what we were waiting for the, oh no, that was what was waiting for the enhanced anvil. Now that we have the enhanced anvil, we can make an enhanced furnace, which does need a bolt of cloth, but that's okay. And then we can start making all of these in special steel things. Steel lance, ooh. If only there was cavalry in this game. As it is, I don't tend to do the two-handed knight weapons, other than the halberd, because that silver halberd looks very cool. I also need to start making one of these. What do we need to make star steel ingots? We need a meteoric fragment, a steel ingot, and some gold flakes. Not too bad. Clay pits, useless. You know what, let's just get a crafter to start making some decoration stuff. Like, what's got good value? Well, that's 11. That's also 11. 15. Let's craft up some of those for me. We can sell them and make money, which we're going to need soon. Okay, we've got the bolts of leather coming along now. First one of those will be for the enhanced blacksmith furnace. Good. Good. Let's get an engineer's wrench as well. Because we are going to want an engineer pretty quick. They're really, really useful, because they can make turrets to defend your territory. They can make crossbows. And I mean, like, that is about it, but they are pretty cool. Ooh! Invaders actually found their way into the area. Town alert. Do your jobs. Defend us. Defend us, my soldiers. Oh, Lord Cassius is throwing himself into the thick of things. Yes, use the spear. Poof. Nice, Doran Steel has leveled up, which means he can now equip bronze armour. You're taking your sweet time. Right, now those two are going to go back to doing their jobs. A wild boar. You've got a bit of a spiky back. Ah, we've got some sheep. Hello, sheep. Okay, that invasion was not a problem. Sage. That was one of the very few that wasn't. Right, how many now are native crops? 1, 2, 3. There are now only 3 native crops, and 2 of them are noxious herbs. We need noxious herbs. What are the odds that the next one is also going to not be the one that we need? I think very high. Wow, it's already been an hour, this video. I should probably go, but I don't think we've... I don't feel like we've achieved quite enough yet. Let's start getting the Let's get the enhanced blacksmith furnace placed, and maybe some of our guys in some basic armour. And then let's end the episode there, I think. Yeah, when we've actually done something, that's when we'll end the episode. Maybe with the end of summer. Hello, Napoleon. Oh, you are adorable, Napoleon. I think I might actually change our herbalist into a cleric now. Because we have a cleric's tome. We don't have... Oh no, oh no, oh no. I shouldn't have done that until we had the other ones. Oh well, I can always change them straight back. Yeah, just become a herbalist again until you've built those the other books for yourself. Thank you. And we'll go to the blacksmith, and I'll queue up a bronze circlet, an iron circlet, a steel circlet, a light bronze shield, a light iron shield, which needs silver. Okay, we'll wait on that one then. And a light steel shield needs gold as well. Those are the cleric's shields, and they also use these scepters. I will have the first cleric be a healer, at least for now, until I get a second one. This is going quite well. And we are about to enter the last day of summer. Right, we have the enhanced. Okay. Where exactly are you trying to get to me from? Because you can't. Can you? I don't think they can. Oh, I took out the wrong thing. Can you get to me? It's now autumn. Oh dear. Can you get down here? I'm keeping a close eye on them because I don't know if they can build ladders. If they can, I need to be very careful. No, they seem to just be leaving. Okay, the fact that he's running directly along the edge here is concerning me. The other two run off that way. Can you build? I don't think you can. Because when I was playing the game that I've got the furthest through, because apparently I haven't actually ever finished the game, from that comment from the Ace lead dev, I learnt a few things about the later stages of the game that I did not know were a thing. So that's very interesting. But the furthest I've got through the game, I've got past Oggo Skullbonker, and he couldn't build, because I was playing on a Highlands map, and he got stuck. So I had to go and let him out so I could kill them all. It's very fun. was not on hard mode. I most likely would not be trying that on hard mode. But yeah. So I don't think they can build, so I don't need to worry about anything up top there. Only if it spawns over here do I need to worry. I do love this game. It's just so peaceful and calm. Alright, the Weaver's almost level 3. The Trapper's almost level 4. Blacksmith's nearly level 5. Ah, there we go. We've got bronze armour on our guy here. Torrell from Ratley. Tell me more. Will do. Ah, we need prepared food. Well, that's brilliant. I forgot about that. Well, I'm just going to have to buy some and then give it to them. Because I don't want to get a cook just yet. So let's hope we get a merchant or two that can sell food. Placing the blacksmith's kiln back down, that's good. I don't even know what that kiln's used for. Ooh. Okay. Ah, right, it's used to make these fuels. We have so many items here. Wow. The blacksmith's going to be working through that for a very long time. Carrots are ready for harvest, I think. Yep. Got silkweed almost ready. And the turnips are growing. Where are the merchants? Some merchants might not arrive under this weather. Okay, looks like we have no merchants today. And you can already see the trees starting to turn as it becomes autumn. How very quaint. Ooh, we've got pumpkins starting to sprout, that's good. Very nice. 135 out of 120. I can probably bump that up a lot. Eventually. Prolific crafter. Very good. You're almost actually done with your list, but we're out of pelts. Trapper. Trapper, where are you? You've got to do your trapping thing. Yeah, you know what, I might actually switch this one back to small game. Oh, actually, no. Common game trapping ground is definitely still better. Ooh, have you got a bronze shield now? You do. He's fully geared. Good. He will eventually. He will get better gear very soon. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll get the steel plate mail and the iron plate mail. Have we already made the iron plate mail? We must have done. Cool. The harvester, that's cool. Yeah, we do. Iron plate mail. There we go. He's fully outfitted with his iron armour. Well done. Good job, Blacksmith. You need to level up. Meldströden, you need to level up. Okay, nearly there. We'll go into the next day, and that will be where the video ends. It is quite a long one. I apologise for that. If you don't love this series, well, you can always put it on in the background while you're doing something else and just listen to me talk about games and whatever else I feel like saying. And maybe watch a little every now and then as well. None of you are ever under any obligation to watch my videos a certain amount. I just like knowing that there are people out there who do enjoy listening to me talk about games or films or whatever I decide to talk about. Speaking of films, the Minecraft movie. I think it is a lot better than people gave credit for. It's really, really funny. I did enjoy it quite a lot, and I would definitely watch it again. Though maybe not in cinema, but it's a funny game, and it's a funny film, and it's definitely worth watching. Oh, I love this game. It's so peaceful. Like, just with all the cosy little lights and the Hearthlings asleep in their beds, and then we look over here and there's a ravaging war party of goblins with Bluebell the sheep. I would love to go and kill all of these goblins so we can liberate Bluebell. But no, we're not prepared for that, especially not with underleveled warriors. I do quite like these iron axes. Let's make 2 of them. And a bill. And a mace. And a hatchet. Not enough food. Fishing village. It's always the fishing villages. Right, so buy all. Buy all. And then we come over here. We sell some bones. Do not sell feathers, pelts, or any of that stuff. We need that stuff a lot more than we need bones. Don't need feldspar. Don't need any of that, or that, or that, or that. Anything that's got a star, basically, don't need that. I'll sell some more of the thatch as well. Ooh, and a foraging covenant. That's very nice. Baskets of mushrooms, that's cool. Feathers as well. What do you want? You'd like a bow or some twine. I will sell you none of that. Have some silkweed. And some wool, I guess. Oh, also, have meat. I forgot to sell these guys that. Might as well also buy the peculiar fish stew. And that should, yep, let us complete that. Select a mason. Ah, we don't have a mason to learn bone carving. Cool. We could have just ignored that quest for a while. And if I had ignored that quest, maybe we'd have got the. Nope, you're the one. Oh, there we go. $236. Well, the question is, will that still be above 220 in the morning when it comes time to see if we get a new person? Trapper level 4, that's good. The Bloodied, that's a nice title. And select a mason, which I'll do when we have a mason that I want to learn bone carving, basically. Which won't be for a while yet, so that will be just there. Cassiusol the Florist. Very nice name. Now, if I build a ladder up to the top while this goblin camp is here, we will immediately have to deal with an attack. There's another goblin camp up here. Even if we just run over here to mine that. So we're going to have to wait until we're able to deal with these goblins before we go up again. You level 2 yet? Nearly. Right. We still have a lot left of the day, so we probably will need to get more food before we can deal with the... Oh, there we go, footman level 2. Now go do your job. And there we go, she's got the armour. We now have a decent fighting force. I can turn my herbalist into a cleric when I need to. Which actually I will do now, so she can start levelling up. And boom! Hello, cleric. What skills does the cleric get? They get healer training. They can use sheep tamed by a shepherd to practice their magical gestures and become level 3. They heal everyone around them every now and then. Cleric improves the damage dealt by everybody else when using a healing tome, but weakens enemies when using a scepter and shield. They can heal wounded Hearthlings outside of battle. Increase compassion for healing. Cool. Just got the tome of healing at the moment because our blacksmith is still a little bit behind, but they're going to make the bronze circlet very quickly. And that will let the cleric have something to wear. I will also want the weaver to make ornate cleric robes when they can. But that will be a while. And let's get them to make another 24 spools of thread. You can never have too much thread. Believe me, I learned that the hard way. I feel like we should start building something. After all, what's the point if you're not building? Let's just move all of these quickly, just out the way. And now we can build the Hearth Town Centre. Goblin raiding party? Where? Nope, that's fine. They're not actually in the valley, so it doesn't matter. You know what, let's dismantle that. And I'm going to place another stockpile. Right there. Of course, it's time to get rid of that wagon, I think. To show that we are firm in settling here. How much food do we have left? 220 exactly. I don't think we're going to have enough when it comes down to the daily report. Oh, so close. We actually have almost more in our inventory than we do in buildings. Wow. Come on, farmer, just farm a few more. Ah, there's nothing else that's ripe. Oh, there's some turnips, maybe. Please, nobody get any food until we've got the... Please, please, nobody get any food. I want another Hearthling. I need another Hearthling. Hearthling. Just one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like 2 hours. Come on, nobody, anything. Please. Pop the event already. Somebody's going to eat something. No, 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 no. He's going to eat something and it's going to go down. Come on. So close. No, 218. Damn. Foiled. Oh, 210. Okay. It was lower than I thought. Well, blast. And I can't even consume any of this. Ah. That's very sad. Ooh, a group of soldiers in training. I'll sell you those. Oh, we were so close. Plum trees. Well, you know what? I'll buy some of those. Right, and I said I would end the episode. So I will after I plant those seeds. There we go. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me waffle for an hour and a bit. So, see you all next time. I've been Sol, this has been Stonehearth. Farewell.